In this video, I'm going to talk about ways and techniques you should use in your online course in order to make it more engaging for your students. These techniques will help your students take from your course as much positive impact as possible. You know that our attention span is critically affected by how we consume information daily. And if a couple of years ago people consumed information mainly on TVs, newspapers, magazines, radios, and so on, nowadays almost everyone is staring at their phone first thing in the morning. Look around and you'll see people constantly scrolling, constantly searching for that drop of excitement, which could be in the form of a new post, like, follow, video, or message. I know sometimes I'm also guilty of doing this. Now, kidding aside, for avoiding this kind of behavior, I regularly do what is called a social media detox, meaning I use social media strictly for business, and to a lot less extent for pleasure. This kind of behavior affected almost everyone that has a laptop, a smartphone, and a social media account. You have to take this into consideration. People are searching for excitement and dopamine-giving activities. However, the students who enroll in online courses are the first ones who are the most motivated to change an aspect of their lives or to change their lives completely. While they may be affected by social media, they start to grasp the idea that they are tired of a certain situation they are in. They also realize that it's time for a change and they should go from content consumer to content creator. And here you come in offering tools for their wants and needs. You have to realize that not everyone feels the need for change or to change their direction in life, and that's okay. Most people don't know that they can be more and have a better life just by changing some of their behaviors. Others want to change their lives but don't know how and stop asking, living with their daily pain. Other people don't know what they don't know and what they should know, but they are open-minded and decisive in beginning a new quest for changing their lives for the better. Other people leave the "I'll do this someday" mentality way behind in the procrastination domain and adopt the "act now" mantra. And you are one of these people. You decided you want more from your life and decided to start a business. Just by being here and following so many steps, consuming so much knowledge and applying it, that means you mean business. You got serious on transforming fantasies and dreams into a reality. I mean, you should stop for a moment and realize how far you got from the beginning of this course. And we're not even close to finish it. Now you know that when someone says creating a profitable online course business is easy, they don't know what they are talking about, or maybe they have a great team. Yes, it will become easier in the future, but in the beginning you definitely have to put the hard work and time with determination and focus. You getting so far proves that you have what it takes for creating your online business. So you should really give yourself a round of applause. I'll wait. I assumed you did it. Congratulations. I hope you feel energized and I hope you truly felt the message I just sent your way. I have experienced the online course creation journey you are going through, and I want you to know that I'm here for you to offer the exact steps on how to efficiently do it. You should only follow them and act on them. Okay, I admit I got a bit carried away here. I got from how to make your course more engaging to congratulating yourself for being a part of this course and for your decision on starting an online course business. But I meant every word. Maybe I'm creating video lessons, but I know that on the other end of my course, there is a powerful human with dreams, aspirations, and determination. And that is you, my friend. Now, let's get back to our lesson. Brace yourself and let's continue. I talked briefly about attention span, and statistics show that humans lately have an attention span of about 8 seconds or even less. This is an important statistic to keep in mind whenever you will think about the length of your video lessons. Longer lessons tend to be left out, as people practically lose their attention supply and give up. This is why I'm recommending you to create most of your video lessons between 1 to 10 minutes if possible. Try compressing what you want to talk about in shorter lessons. This way the student can consume and digest the lessons more easily and can feel the progress they are making. Another thing to understand is that we learn differently. Some students like to learn by listening, others by watching, feeling, smelling, tasting, experiencing. This is why you should think how to make your lessons different in terms of deliverability and type of teaching material. So think about how to include different ways of learning into your own course. First of all, you should try to avoid making your lessons long and boring. I'm not saying you should scream and always cheer up your student. While this is important, not the screaming part, try to focus on presenting the topic of your lessons in the shortest time possible. But if you need 30 minutes or even an hour to deliver your lesson, use the time you need. You decide what's the best way to deliver certain lessons. On the other hand, you should alternate your lessons between slideshows, texts, articles, audios, videos, PDFs, workbooks, screencasts, video tutorials, theoretical information and call to actions, animations, photos, memes, and so on. Try thinking how your students can apply right away what you are teaching and ask them to do it right away. This way your student will progress and will feel that he or she is moving forward along with the course progression. And maybe you noticed by now, I tell you in the course to act on the knowledge you gather and put in the work right away, and not wait for the moment when you hope you feel like it. The fact is that we rarely feel like it, especially when it comes to work. This is why it is important for us to become the masters of our behaviors and actions, and do the necessary work so that the progress could take place. When you create your lessons, try thinking ahead how can you deliver them through different methods. If you create a video lesson, see if you can create some kind of actionable homework or assignment for your student. This could be a checklist, a workbook, a template, a plan, and so on, that your student can complete by using what the student learned in the lesson. In another scenario, the student has to make some research for completing the homework. By now, you already experienced how this works. So far I gave you different workbooks and templates to complete, materials that you can use also as guides for the creation of your own profitable course. Next, try to make your courses in your own natural voice. Don't fake energy or excitement. You're presenting your courses to humans, and humans feel when you're fake. Present your video lessons and your message being true to yourself, being true to your students. Be yourself may sound like a cliché, but you are connecting with a human being who is your student. This can be a lifelong relation, so try to be as natural as possible. Remember to share the tools and knowledge your students need to solve their problems, wants, and needs. And always have your student in mind and search for ways on how you can impact them in the most positive and effective ways. Now, for your assignment, make a plan on how you can use different methods for delivering your lessons. Think about what lessons should be videos. Then think about the lessons that you would use a talking head kind of videos. And think about some lessons that you could create as simple text articles or audio lessons. Next, identify what lessons could benefit for an additional workbook or a template your students may benefit from. Also, try organizing your lessons into a diverse order. Maybe your first lesson and second could be video lessons. Then you can include a template, then a slideshow, then a screencast, then a workbook, then an article, animations, photos, and so on. There is no right or wrong way to do it. Do what you think is best for your students' transformation. And remember, progress, not perfection. You can always update your lessons later if you'll need to. So go ahead and finish your assignment, and I'll see you in the next video.